What are you doing here? Got a death wish, punk? It's you, isn't it? All this just to find a few deadbeats? You're mad, Grey Wolf. You ain't leaving here alive.
Not another step. The boss has words for you.
I heard someone was roughing up my men. But it's just you, Grey Wolf. Welcome to my domain.
All right, hello guys, Wahoo here, back with the Striker. The Striker has been released on Americas and stuff like that. But yeah, it's now released. The Awakening update has come, so that's why I'm making this one now. I'm gonna put it in this series, so basically all of them is in there as well. But yeah, this is the Striker. That was the intro. So yeah, you know, you probably the MAPLESTORY 2 series has already been like gone and stuff like that, but I wanted to put this in as to make the whole thing kind of come together. So yeah, let's see if I can't. I think I'm gonna go with this here, and let's go. I don't know why you always have to click this twice, but it doesn't matter. And then you just say no, and you have to click it again, and then you can go. And yeah, here we go. A woman on a mission. Ooh. Waltz out of here. No, I wasn't really planning on doing so. I don't know why they call me Grey Wolf out there, but because that's not what my name is. But there's probably like something to the lore or something like that about Grey Wolf. And I know there's a dude that's called Wolf or something like that. I'm not sure, but yeah. All right, so let's go. Here we go, and just getting through the dialogue. 150 experience. Oh yeah, give me that XP. And so this is a little bit of a longer one. I have played it through once because I made a Striker on my main EU servers. These are basically actually any or East servers, because yeah, wanted to make one Striker already by there. And there is Chairwoman Jace. She is pretty cool. She kind of follows you all the way, but it's kind of like it kind of goes through the whole thing. But you do get to like level 9 or something like that. And there is a what's it called, a event going on right now this summer where it's like yeah, my current location, and then we have to go over here. Yeah, I think I hopefully we can do it. Hopefully I have the skills to go there. Well, it of course is also the tutorial right now. But and I don't know why, but like more, I don't know if like I don't understand why they are what's it called, like more. I don't know if it's weird. Do I want to have this one here? Yeah, sure. We'll put it on T. Why, like, we have done these starting zones for different classes, and some of them are just like much more, like it tells you a lot more than the other ones do, and I don't know, have no idea why. Like some of them do, and it's not like only the new classes, but also some of the other ones and stuff like that. But yeah. It's kind of silly, but this is a longer one, so it's gonna take a while. It's probably like a bit longer than all the other ones are. because you do get to level 9. And like I said, there's an event going on right now, like during the summer, that you actually get 2 levels for each level or something like that. It's absolutely insane. It doesn't have it, this character does not have it, because you can choose to, when you create a new class or a new, a new person or new character, it's gonna say, hey, see, that's like, it also tells you to do things like that, and yeah. Anyways, the event is going on in the summer, so if you create, it's not an old character you can like put on, which I would kind of be cool to do so, if I would be honest. It also tells you how to jump over things and how to jump in things. I don't know why they made it so detailed for like the striker. I don't know if it's because it's like maybe a lot more people are playing this. I'm not sure. But now we get our weapon and we also level up. Yeah, now it tells us to equip it. There we go. Awesome. And now we can. Oh, we gotta need to hit with your fists. There we go. Before we are allowed to talk to him. Here we go. Oh yeah, it's gonna tell us that health, you need some of that health before you can get into that. But like the starting zone is very much like the other ones are. So if you are, you know, looking for something completely new, it's not gonna be in the start zone. And I'll talk about that later on, that that the starting zones are very much the same for some reason. I don't know why they did so, but at least they did. And now we're leveling up. We're already level 5, so this is where normally like things would like be done with, depending on whatever. But if you're looking, I feel like if the one you're looking for, if you're looking like for the fastest class to go through the starting zone, it's definitely a knight. That seems to be like the one that goes fastest. That's at least what I feel. Don't take the striker at least, because that's a little bit longer. It's not too long. It's not. Well, you can see already the time on the video how long it takes. But yeah, getting 800. Thank you very much. And now we have to like train a little bit here. Kind of use our abilities. What is it? I think it's just like hit the bags. Or do we have to hit specific? Oh yeah, I think we have to. Oh, I just have to press F. I thought I had to. You do have to use your abilities after this one. So I thought I had to use my abilities. Yes, I am the champ. But we need to like use our skills before we are ready to face the champ. And we leveled up again, so now we're already level 6. Now it's gonna tell us about our punch skills. You gotta just do them out in the air. It doesn't really matter where you do them. Get another 900 experience. And oh, by the way, the event is only from level 9 to 60, so it's not like you get it already from here. But as you maybe are watching this, the event probably gonna be over. But if you're watching, probably like maybe this is like a recurring event coming back. You know, the game hasn't been out a year yet, so yeah. All right, we are done with our training. So yeah, it might come back next summer. Again, I'm not sure. That would be cool, but I don't know what the next class would be. But yeah, we've known the striker for a while because it was on the Asian servers and stuff like that. But yeah, that's a champ. Well, it says right there, but I feel like it could have been a little bit more. I have no idea why we're sent over here, but we do get a drink. And before we do that, I think we have to drink it for some reason. So there we go. There we go. I feel warm. Yeah. And get some more experience. Oh, we should have a match then. Okay, cool. And what I mean, like all the scenarios or the starting zones feels like kind of the same, just in kind of the different way, I guess. But I don't know if they made it like that, so it would like be a common denominator for all of them, like we're on the same terms or something like that. But it always feels like, now you can see them fighting things, right? And spoiler alert, well, it is that I'm gonna fight some people, and then the champ is gonna come and knock me out, and he's gonna have like a bajillion life. And yeah, it's just like, yeah, it's like always the same, where you get knocked out, and then it's like, oh, these people are bad, they're the ones you're just like supposed to be friends with or something like that. And that was like, yeah, and there's a few things that is like that, where you can't defeat those monsters or those things. And so if you encounter any monsters where you seem like it's gonna be like insane, well, it's like, oh, he's taking no damage, and see, these guys are like just like, I just like almost one shot them. There we go. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so if you find any monsters like that, don't worry about it. If they take no damage, just hit them, and at some point there's gonna be like an thingy. But this is pretty silly. He has an axe. I have to fight a chicken that has an axe. Like, I don't know, feel like that's really fair. I do get the feeling about like Thor Ragnarok when I was doing this. But my point being is that it's just really weird how they like all are the same, where you get knocked out and then you wake up somewhere, and then there's the good guys are there, and then you gotta like, oh, we take care of you, or we'll be your friend or whatnot. But yeah, now there's a guy with nunchucks, and yeah, guess what? Same thing, and he kind of gets knocked out in like no sense at all. And I didn't know it was gonna be like this when I, first saw whatever, but as soon as I hit him, I knew it was like, yeah, that's what's gonna happen. So if you haven't played MapleStory before, it's gonna be like, that's the way of MapleStory. So if there's monsters that are like doesn't take any damage or anything like that, just look for other things like around the map. If there's something you have to do, or you have to be in some kind of vehicle to hit him and stuff like that. So, or there's gonna be a cutscene that's gonna save you basically, and it's like, oh, we couldn't fight it like that. We need to get more powered up or something like that. So yeah, it's pretty cool. But you kind of get to understand what like the deal is when you you basically play these. So of course now we're setting up for the with the champion. So if you have seen the other playthroughs of the starting zones, there's also the he's pretty OP. He can teleport through doors. Pretty cool. Oh well. Like if you do the Berserker, for example, like he was like, he's like kind of rage or anger management, and yeah, so, and then he also gets kind of hit and stuff like that. Like it's just kind of like all the same. If you now we're gonna be fighting in, and again, like all the like cutscenes like these. Why wouldn't, like, I know there's a ton of them, but seriously, like, it would be so amazing if all these were like had somebody like just talking about them instead of there. So as we go, he's not gonna make any damage to us, but as you can see up here, I'm not making any damage to him either. And then the cutscene comes in, and apparently I'm just not strong enough, and he's like the best in the world, even though he only did 1 damage to me as well. But I guess, yeah. So, and that's kind of the spoiler and how you kind of get through the whole thing. So, but there's more though after this, I think. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, there's more after this. You're not gonna get sent directly to like the starting zone, but this is like all of it. And I just wish there was like real sound on it, and like sound effects and stuff like that to these cutscenes, because normally I would just skip them all. That's just what I would normally. Just what I normally do. I just skip them. I think the lore is pretty awesome though in MapleStory, but to be honest, when there's no like sound, like these become pretty boring just to look at. Especially also if you're streaming or making YouTube videos. So that's why I'm keep blabbering, just to have some kind of commentary over what's basically happened. I could read what they're saying, but you guys could read that as well if that was what you really wanted. Again, maybe you guys are doing it for the lore. I guess you could just mute me if you wanted to do that, and then just read. It doesn't really change anything besides like the first thing. And the funny part is that these cutscenes, or these like here, is it seemed to be a little bit longer than they used to be if you watch the other ones, but to be honest, they're just, yeah, they're not that they're pretty fast, that's what I mean. And then they cut over to like something saying there, like, and there, like it doesn't really make a lot of sense, like to have some here and like there's a silhouette and stuff like that, and now you have like these, which really doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but yeah. Right, and now I'm apparently fine because he was there. But my point is that it would be cool if you could do like make the cutscenes longer or slower and stuff like that. But yeah. Right, now we can talk to the chairwoman. All right, in here we got it. Yeah, before we go, she just has to talk to some. Talk to the bosses, I guess. And it's kind of funny because it says now that you have to go to the VIP room, and you're already like, well, it's like the quest was already there. But yeah, here we go into the VIP room again, and I think that is gonna be like not it, but we need to go outside, and when we get into a car, basically we drive away. That's the end basically, but yeah. But well, seeing this and kind of trying to read some of it just for myself. Again, I don't feel like the starting zones is. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but yeah. Apparently he cheated. I don't know. Alright, here we go. And now I think it's just like, you suck or something like that. And yeah, we'll leave. Don't tell me to suck anything here, dude. Alright, and then we're outside, and apparently these two are fighting now. I have no idea. I don't know why they're mad at each other, but I guess that's in the dialogue. But it's kind of funny that they're suddenly, you know, fighting each other. And I didn't even mind if it was some like the same voice. Elizabeth? Oh, who's Elizabeth? Oh. Yeah, don't call her girl's name, I guess, if it's yeah. Anyways, like it wouldn't be really hard to read all of these. Like I could read them even doing so, but I think at least like there could be some kind of voice acting, you know, or just somebody reading it. Like even just make Siri do it. You can say it like that. And now they're just kind of doing things, but yeah. Apparently now they're gonna go with me for some reason. Well, yeah, so like he says, like these idiots are now mine apparently. And that's it. And now now they're not mad at each other for some reason. But here we go. And quest reward, I think it almost levels you up, but yeah. So now it wants me to take you to the Lily Harbor. So we'll go through that, and then you'll go home in the car. And the cool, look at the car's wheels. If you go right here, it has wheels. Look at it. It's a special magic car. Oh, we didn't get. Oh, we get to see it now. It drives away without the wheels moving. And that takes you out of the start zone of the Striker. So next thing is going to be, of course, going into Lily Harbor, or Lilith Harbor, where we start out with all the other classes. And as you can see, the dot over other people's there is because they put it as their like fire class thing that they want to level up even faster and stuff like that. But yeah, you can choose to not to if you don't want to. But that was the starting zone for the Striker. Again, if you like this video, make sure you guys like, subscribe, all that jazz, and watch the rest of the you know, the series about the MAPLESTORY. The next one is going to be the Berserker, which is going to be the last one, and before the whole like me leveling through every quest, taking you all the way up. Now the level cap is 70, but this is a playthrough on like the main storyline before we get into another storyline. So yeah, it's pretty neat, I gotta say. So yeah, next thing is of course that. So anyways, I'm just rambling on. Thank you guys so much for watching this one, and I'll see you in the Berserker starting zone playthrough. Bye.